Hi, welcome to another video with Sun Sign in Astrology series. So in this specific video, I will be talking about Sun in a sign of Libra. And I will give you guys a brief description about your superpower, your the higher manifestation of this placement and the shadow side, and what's your soul intention for having this placement, and couple house hack, how you can balance this energy in your body. And before I get started, just a quick disclaimer. You are more than your sun sign. There's so much going on your birth chart, and it's like a totality of everything, the planets, the signs, houses working together to support your evolutionary journey. So if you like to know more integrated, holistic interpretation of your birth chart, definitely don't hesitate to reach out. I will leave my contact information down below in the description. I do offer personal reading. And also, I think the Pluto placement in your chart is very important compared to your sun sign. If you know what house your Pluto placed in, definitely check out my Pluto series. And another disclaimer, like, you might not resonate with everything I say because you most likely have a double sun sign. It's very rare that someone has, let's say, a Libra sun in a seventh house. You most likely have in a different house. So if it does not resonate, it's probably because your sun sign in a different house, and then those house energy and the sun energy, the sign energy kind of mix with each other. So definitely check out the other Sun in Astrology introduction video where I go through all the 12 houses. So you have a better understanding of, like, okay, you're not only showing the Libra side, you also have an energy of the house placement of your sun sign. And it also gives you detailed information about how you can recharge yourself, revitalize yourself, as sun is the source of all the life on this planet. So I think it's very important to know. Anyway, so let's get started. Sun in a Libra. You guys probably already know about your this placement and did some research. So Libra is in astrology. It's really about the harmony and the relationships that we form with others, how we can relate to other people, how we can relate to the world, how we can relate to our environment. Because it kind of balanced the energy with the Aries in the first house. Aries all about me, myself, going to new direction, how I can explore and learn more about myself. So once you go through that process, now you're balancing this energy with the Libra energy, where how I can relate with others. So my needs, like my wants, is not in a conflict with others, or at least I'm not doing things at the cost of destroying other people's needs or the relationship with others. So having your sun sign here is, the sun is really illuminates or magnifies this area of your life. And also based on like what house is placed in, like it's gonna be kind of the main theme of your life. So your superpower is really being this person, like you relate in a way that brings understanding and harmony. Like that's your superpower. You can bring harmony in any situation you're in, no matter how much conflict, how ugly it may look. Like you see the beauty, you see everyone's viewpoint, and you bring them together. It becomes more harmonized situation. So you guys are definitely social butterfly, except maybe your house placement in the fourth house, or Capricorn, you might be a little bit reserved or a little bit restricted around making friendship or relationship with others. So another power you guys have, always like you are very good team players. You're always cooperating with others, and you might sometimes like sacrifice your needs for the greater good, what's best for others, and you always keep that harmony, balance. That's really important to you. And whenever things out of balance, it might just cause this stress inside you. Like, I don't know what's wrong. I just don't like this. Probably there's some sort of conflict going on. And it's great that we become harmony with others, from spirituality perspective. Like, we all one, you all interconnected with each other. Nobody lives on their own in the jungle. So as long as we live in a community, we need to learn to understand other people's needs, their point of view, and how we can work together. So that is really important, having this Libra energy. However, there is the shadow side of the sign. The shadow side is really like, you prefer the harmony so bad that like you might lose in touch with yourself, like what you want, what you need, like ignoring your own personal values, your own needs. So you might be prone to people pleasing. I mean, I have a moon in Libra. I totally understand this kind of situation. Like, every time I was in a relationship, I always like pick up other person's hobby. Like, oh, you like fishing, let's go. You like this, like, and I gotta stop and ask myself, what do I want? What's my hobby? Like, you really need to have a core sense of self, your values, things you believe in. You have very grounded core. So when you're in a relationship with others, doesn't matter, friendship, partnership, even like a coworker or romantic relationships, you are like, you are grounded. You're not swayed by the people in that relationship. They're not pushing you around. And that's the also like being indecisive in a situation. Like, you're trying to consider all the aspects of a situation. Like, this could happen, this could happen, I should consider this person feeling. Like, you might end up like, oh, I hate making decisions, because you might have to compromise someone's needs, and you might end up compromising your own needs, which is not good. And another shadow side of this sign is like, you might be prone to having like shallow relationship. You might not go deep into it. You're just like being social butterfly. You have a lot of acquaintance, know people, but none of them really understands you, the deep level, who you are, what you want. And you may not have very close friend that you can share everything or be vulnerable. So definitely balance this energy with the Aries traits, Aries characteristic. Like, Aries is really assured of himself, like, this is what I want, and I want to prioritize what my needs. So your soul intention is really transforming the shadow side into the higher manifestation, from being or people pleaser, indecisive, losing in touch with your own needs and values, into like, I stand for what I want and I meet my needs. Meantime, I also work well with others. I am still a team player. I still keep a harmony relationship with others. And with the body part, the Libra rules our kidney, becomes a pair, and it really balances what's going on in our body. So whenever you guys have this imbalanced energy in with this placement, it might show up. You might be prone to having issues with that area or that organ. So for you guys, health hack is really find that middle ground, or find your like core still point, because Libra is always like trying to achieve that equilibrium. But once you know the core, the middle, the still part that doesn't get influenced by anything, that's where you can make any decision without being hesitant, indecisive. Like, if I go, like, come from this core value, core sense of who I am, I can make any tough decision. So be still, find your core, find that point of equilibrium, and also meeting your needs are really important. And for the recharge, like you're having your sun sign here, really having your sun sign, like the recharge technique is more based on your house placement. Definitely check out my house placement video. But let's say your Libra is in a 9th house, you might be prone to like keeping the peace of different belief systems people have. But if you have it, sorry. Anyways, if this resonates, definitely leave a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll talk to you guys in my next video.